What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Planet Crafter. I am super excited because at the end of the last episode, we finally unlocked our Tier 2 tree spreader. This is big. This is so big. Look at that oxygen and biomass output from this thing. So this is going to take some zeolite, which we got over here. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're good on zeolite, you guys. And then it's going to take some tier 2 fertilizer, which I don't think we've had any use for this stuff yet. We've got a couple already in one of our chests. I think we found this just somewhere out while we were out exploring. But I don't think we've had a reason to use it yet. So this stuff takes a tier 1 fertilizer, which we've had to make many of those, plus some algae, squash, and methane. So we finally get to start using our squash. That's exciting. This tier 1 fertilizer is going to use a lot of algae. So let's start by going around and collecting our algae. By the way, this food sign to remind us to go get our food, that has been very useful. Remember to go get our food collected and replanted twice last episode instead of the usual once at the end of the episode because I forgot. I don't need to do it right now because I did it at the end of the last episode. So that food should still be growing right now. Whoops. I mentioned several episodes ago, I've been having some audio issues that it's my own fault. I've got one of my keys mapped to push to mute. So I can just quickly push the button and mute if I need to like cough or do something that I don't want it to appear on the recording. And I've been having so many issues trying to find a good mapping for that. And right now it's right next to the escape key, and the Q it's my tilde key. It's my tilde key, which is right between Q, which is one of the keys that I use in game to bring up my blueprints, and escape, which you use to like close things. So I keep accidentally hitting it still. But it's kind of the best place I can think of to have that key mapping. So I apologize that my audio still periodically cuts out from time to time. I'm working on it, trying to get better. So let's go get some eggplant and some sulfur. We'll make 4 of these, because I think we're about to get 8 more eggplant when we harvest all of our food momentarily. Get 4 sulfur, and yeah, that should be enough to make 4 fertilizers. We'll throw these in here, and then to upgrade those we need algae, which we've got. In fact, we've got 4, so that kind of worked out perfectly. Then squash and methane. Let's get the methane first. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and we'll go get 4 squash. 1 2 3 4. 4. I know I clicked it 4 times. I don't know why I didn't pick it up 4 times. We'll get our tier 1 fertilizer back. I thought we were going to need to do some other stuff before we needed that. And yeah, we'll do this. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So I'll throw all that in there. The other stuff that we need for this, super alloy, bacteria, tree bark, and the zeolite. I know we're good on the tree bark. Okay, yeah, we made a lot of bacteria samples last time, so that really helps us out. Super alloy, we might actually be a little bit low on that because we had a lot last episode, but then we used it to make like heaters and drills and stuff. Oh yeah, we're low on super alloy again. So let's go make some of this stuff. Let's empty out. Oh, these have recently been emptied out. That's fine, that's fine. Let's sort this. And we'll just grab like 4 of everything. So there's 4 magnesium, 4 cobalt, grab 4 aluminum. We'll just make some more super alloy. Looking good. And 1 silicon. That should be 4 of everything. Yeah, it looks good. Ooh, I was just about to say, it would be really nice if they added like the control click option for these construction menus if you want to make multiple ones. And they did. I didn't know that. I just tried it out and I was able to just bam, 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 crank out 4 super alloy by holding down control. That's really cool. That's really good when you need to construct or craft multiple of something over and over and don't have to keep opening the menu for it. Alright, so let's go get our zeolite, which I forgot. This is exciting. Been waiting for these tier 2 tree spreaders for a while now. And tree bark, and then we're ready to go. These things do use a lot more power, but we're still flush with energy from our fusion reactor. Let's grab 3 of these. Do we have... No, we don't have a tree growing. Let's get one of those started. We'll do our last golden seed. Grab a mutagen. And we'll get that growing. So we'll grab some of these. Well, okay, we'll grab all 4 of these. I want to leave my tier 1 tree spreaders for now, just because I don't have enough resources to replace all of them with tier 2 tree spreaders. And so I would rather just add to what's already there rather than replacing everything. So these guys, that little ring around it, super duper misleading. I guarantee these trees are going to grow way, way beyond that. And I don't want the trees to start taking over my base, so let's do our first one kind of up here, a little ways up the hill. That should be far enough away that there might be a couple of trees that start to grow around our ore extractors, but they shouldn't get any closer than that. And we'll throw... let's try this guy, the Alliatus, because I don't think we've grown one of these yet. So I'm curious how that's going to turn out. We'll come down here a little ways and do some trees over here. Boom, right there. And we'll do a seed pleom here. It might be nice, since we're starting to mix things up, to mark which of these are our seed pleomes, which are the golden seeds, the max oxygen producing trees. And that way, as we start to upgrade and replace things, we know which ones we should take the seeds from and which ones we should leave alone. For my other ones, let's come over here, kind of between my base and my heaters and drills. And we'll do our other seed pleom. And then let's put our other one right here, kind of close to... Oh, I'm missing... Oh, I need one more tree bark. Kind of close to our other trees over here. So we haven't completely surrounded our base with trees. They're not going to be dense enough to do that, but we've started to build a little ring around our base that will get filled in with trees once they all grow. It's going to look so good. Grab our tree bark from our biodome, put one back in there. We can use this last one to build our 4th tier 2 tree grower. So we'll put this, I think, just right here. Grab this magnesium. And there we go. 4 new tree growers kind of spread around. We got 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. These are going to look really good once the trees start to grow. I'm curious, what does this say? Growth at 6%. Oh yeah, you can start to see some of the little bitty trees growing down there. That's interesting. These look like the full-size trees, just scaled way, way down. It's kind of a very easy and cheap growth animation. You only need one model, one mesh. You just scale it up over time. So it's also a little bit lazy, but we can cut them some slack since the game is still in early development. So to mark these things, let's just do like a little area lamp. I don't want to build a beacon, so we'll just do a little area lamp. And we'll put one here because this is one of our seed pleomes. And I'm going to make this like bright green. Yeah, that's good. Let's move it away, a little bit away from it. It kind of looks like the light is part of the tree spreader, and I want it to kind of stand out a little bit. There we go. And then we'll do another one over by our other tree spreader. The other one that has the pleom in it. We need some cobalt, which is one of the things that is still pretty flush around our base. We got lots of cobalt around here. Curious why the cobalt didn't all get picked up, but everything else seems to have. And I think this is our other pleom. Yeah. We'll put this guy here, make it roughly the same color green. They don't have to be exact. There we go. So looking forward to all those trees growing. You can already see them starting to come in over there. Let's go check our beans. We've replaced our bean food growers with the tier 2 food growers. So these things should start growing a lot faster and hopefully start building up a nice little stock supply of beans. Man, those gas generators, they fill up so fast. All right, let's go check on our food. Yes, nice. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 7 eggplants from that, and 5 mushrooms. So that's okay. That's okay. I forget what the mushrooms are for. Is it the bioplast nugget? That's right. Which we don't really need a whole lot of those. What uses the bioplast nugget? It's the lake water collector, the algae generator, the DNA manipulator, the tier 1 tree spreader, but not tier 2. That uses zeolite. So we might actually be okay on mushrooms. Let me replace one of those mushroom food growers with another eggplant, just to try to keep this fairly balanced with what our needs actually are. Can't really replace any more because that's all the eggplant we got. I'm sure we've left a lot of eggplant seeds just lying around in random chests here and there. Okay, next thing I want to do is I want to build a new tier 2 ore extractor in the zeolite cave. That kind of came up last time, but then I never got around to it. So I want to do that today. Let's put our cobalt and magnesium and stuff away. And then we'll see what we need for that. So our tier 2 ore extractor is going to take 3 osmium, super alloy, and iridium rods. I believe we've got all that. There's 2 iridium, super alloy rod, and 3 osmium. Easy. Easy. And then, do we have a beacon over there? I don't think we do, because it's that way. And the only beacon that seems to be that way is the purple one. So let's also build a beacon. Titanium, silicon, aluminum. Alright, I'll grab some beans and probably bring a water bottle with me because I don't think there's any water in that direction. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm going to go this way rather than going through the iridium cave just so we can kind of hug the lake a little ways, and then I'll drink from that to get water before we go up. So really quickly, while we are in transit, I want to ask a question. I've been getting a lot of comments both in videos and on my Discord channel asking me to start another Minecraft series. It's Season 3 Let's Play World. And even though I am taking a break from Minecraft, I am absolutely having a blast playing Planet Crafter. I'm really enjoying the mix-up of content, bringing new content to my channel. I think I might be willing to start up a new Minecraft series here soon, but I want to get some feedback on it because I don't think I'm ready to go back to the exact same style series that I've been doing so far for Minecraft. One of the things that I've really enjoyed about this series with Planet Crafter is the change in style. The fact that I just sit down, start recording, jump in and play. And then when I'm done, finish recording, I like trim the beginning and end, throw on an intro, throw on the outro, and then just kind of post it. There's very minimal editing. I don't have to worry about background music or pop-ups or custom text or anything like that. It makes it very simple and easy, which helps me to enjoy the process. Focus more on the gameplay and less on the actual video making. And so I'm curious how people would feel about a new Minecraft series done in sort of the same way as what I've been doing for this Planet Crafter series. And so it would be more just hopping in, playing Minecraft, not necessarily working on a brand new build every single episode. There may be some episodes where we're just kind of gathering resources, maybe moving stuff around, touching things up a little bit. And so it wouldn't be as structured as what I've done in the past, but it would allow me to bring back the Minecraft that kind of got this channel started, and I think a lot of people are kind of missing. If I do that, I think it would be... I would still be doing some of this sort of videos on the side. I think I would be doing like Planet Crafter or whatever game I decide to do after Planet Crafter during the week, and then maybe one or two Minecraft videos, like sticking to my original schedule where I would do Minecraft videos on Tuesdays and Saturdays, but then sprinkle in some other games throughout the week. So let me know what y'all think about that, because today was the first time I've played Minecraft since I stopped recording. It's the first time I've played Minecraft since the 1.19 update, and it was fun. It was fun. It was fun to get back in and just play just for the sake of playing. There was no stress, no pressure to release something new or to do something special. I could just play. It was kind of fun. Forgot to build my beacon over here because I was talking about Minecraft. We'll make this beacon white because this is zeolite. Let's see if we got any. I know I just built this thing. Oh, we got some silicon. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about that. What I will do, I will pin a comment to this video, and if y'all can just reply to that with whether you want me to keep going with strictly new content and hold off on Minecraft until I'm ready to just get back in full force on that, or if you like the idea of kind of sprinkling in Minecraft with these other videos and just sort of using the same style. Just general feedback I would appreciate. So I've got to come over here to destroy this stuff because I still haven't built a shredder over by my osmium mine. So let me throw all this stuff in there. We'll shred all this. What does that shredder take? I know it takes explosive powder. What else does it take? Uranium, osmium, superalloy. All stuff that we're not going to find out here just walking around. Alright, let's collect our sulfur. And then we'll stop, not stop, but I guess circle around to our Oryx cave where we get our super alloy, and we'll clear that out as well. Yep. I didn't realize I brought 2 beans with me. That was by accident. I thought I ate one and then brought another one with me, but I must have had one in my inventory already. So yeah, I think we're actually getting pretty close to wrapping up this series. So I've been trying to think about what I want to do next. And I've got one or two games in mind that I would like to jump into. They're both games that I have played many times before, so I'm very familiar with. But I also consider just going on Steam and finding a new game that I've never played before that looks kind of interesting, maybe a new release, and giving that a shot and just kind of trying it out live, seeing how it is, and trying to make sense of it for the first time on camera with people watching. What could go wrong? I know a lot of people have recommended games either in YouTube video comments or on my Discord channel, which I absolutely appreciate. It's good to know what ideas other people have, what they would like to see, what games y'all find interesting. But I also may just pick something that sounds fun to me. I'm thinking, because Planet Crafter is also a creative survival sandbox kind of world similar to Minecraft, where you collect resources and build stuff and advance, that the next game I play probably won't be like that. I'm going to try to do something a little bit different. That's not going to be like tomorrow. We've still got several days, several more episodes before we can call this one done. Here's our trees are coming in. It's looking good. I really love the way that this world starts to look once you get all these trees going. So we got one zeolite. We used one zeolite so that we had a net zeolite loss of 0. That's nice. Put this stuff away. And then what are we going to do with the rest of the episode? We built 4 new tree spreaders. We built a new drill. I keep calling it a drill. It's an ore extractor. There is something in this game called a drill, so that's very confusing when I get the two mixed up. We built a new ore extractor. So, you know what we need to do? We need to launch some rockets. It's always fun. So let's come take a look at what our rates look like now. We should have gotten a huge oxygen boost. Oh boy. Yeah, got a big old oxygen boost from those tree spreaders. I didn't look at what it was before. I was starting out the episode looking at my screens, so you can probably go back and check, but that was massive. So that's looking good. We're currently at 13.4 GTI. Let's see when we unlock the teleporter, which should be the next blueprint. So that's at 25. So we're making our way there. Getting close. So let's launch. I think let's do all 3. Let's do an oxygen rocket, a heat rocket, and a pressure rocket. So we'll go get some silicon for the, I believe it's the uranium rocket, the pressure. Cobalt for the iridium one for heat. And then for the oxygen rocket, we will need tree sample, bacteria, and mutagen. I'm slowly starting to remember this stuff. Not have to go check every single time. I say that, and then watch, I'm going to get up there and it's going to be something different. And then we'll need 2 super alloy for each rocket, and our rocket engines are up here. We should still have at least 3. Hey, look at that. 3 exactly. Whoa, whoops. Fell through the cracks. Alright, so yeah, the seed spreader is bacteria, mutagen, and tree bark. So we got it right. Alright, so let's start with iridium. So we'll launch that, and then we will build a uranium rocket for heat. We'll launch that. And then finally we will build a seed spreader rocket for oxygen. There we go. And here come the asteroids, meteors, or meteorites, or whatever. I can remember the difference between all those. So, man, just massive. We got like, what is this at? 1, 2, 3. I always have to count the digits to know if it's millions or hundreds of thousands. So we just got a 500,000 O2 boost. So big. All right. Hey, we finally are 1% progress in towards insects. Now you can see why I'm not really making that the goal for this game. All right. Something else I want to do. Every time, I always go back and watch my videos afterwards just to kind of see how they turned out and if there are mistakes that I made that I need to correct next time or whatever. And one of the things I keep noticing, that I keep thinking I need to do something about that next time, this bridge is just floating in air. And I keep thinking this would look a lot better if we built like some support beams to sort of hold it up. So let's kind of do this. I think we're going to have to sort of stair step our way up there. So let's see if we can... I don't know if these will link from below or if I just need to kind of get them close and eyeball it. Looks like we just have to eyeball it. There we go. Which is now a little bit harder with everything turning red. Yeah, so this is going to look a lot better actually having something to hold this up. Trying to make sure that we don't get clobbered by a meteor. Which I've got some beans in my inventory if we take damage from that. Oh boy. I don't know if we can squeeze one more under there. Oh, it looks like we can. That's pretty cool. Now we just have to actually... Whoa! Whoa! That was close. Now we just have to get it lined up. There we go. Okay. So there's one. Wow, we actually got some uranium up on the bridge. Because the thing actually hit up here. It either hit up here or it hit on the ground and the stuff like splashed up here. It probably actually hit up here. That is crazy. Look at this. That's insane. Alright, let's hop down. We need to get some food, water, and oxygen. I'm going to keep one beans on me. Actually, no, that was both of our meteor storms, so we shouldn't be having to dodge meteors anymore. Go fill up on water from Anya's lake. And I think I'm going to wait for the rocks to clear before I build another little support beam under this, because it's kind of a mess right now. So let's go around and try to collect this uranium and iridium before it despawns. And then I think for the rest of the episode, I want to do a little bit of exploring. I think we have already explored all of the main structures, so like the crash ships and the crashed satellites, the crashed Stargate, all the different crashed things. I think we've already found all of those and gone through all of them and kind of cleared them out. But there's some other stuff that we have not found yet. One of them we have. We found like a little underground living compartment that appears to have belonged to another planet crafter, someone else who was sent here to terraform and, shall we say, didn't make it. And there's more of those. And some of them are actually pretty interesting. So I'd like to go find a couple of those, see what we can find. Maybe, hopefully, find some more blueprint microchips. That's what I'm trying to say. Blueprint microchips. Because there's still some things that we have not unlocked yet. One of which is the Tier 3 GPS satellite. And so I am dying to see what that looks like, because that was added with the latest update, and so I have not actually built it yet. I've only ever seen the Tier 2 GPS satellite map and how far out you can zoom with that. So let's do that. Let me go put all this stuff away. I want to bring, while I'm at it, speaking of maps, the materials to actually build another map interface screen. And we'll start putting those in some of our remote outposts, because we can only see up to a certain distance around the screen. And right now our only screen is at our base, which is kind of in the middle of the map. And so it'd be good to put some of the screens in some remote outposts, just so we can kind of see what's around a little bit further away. Inventory full. Let's just do that. Get rid of the oxygen. Alright, we'll turn all these in the rods, or at least all the ones that we can. And we'll put these things away. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so what do we need for that screen? For the mapping screen, we need a compass microchip, which takes 2 aluminum, magnesium, and silicon. One magnesium and 1 silicon. Okay, and then it also takes iron and silicon. We've got the iron on us already. Let me put most of this away. That was for our girders. I'll grab one of those. So now we can build this guy. That's good. And then also I need to bring some magnesium for a sign. So we're going to build a new sign. And what else? What else? Grab this uranium that's just lying here. I guess that's it. Anything else that we might need, like if we want to build a new outpost to go exploring a little bit further, we just find that stuff laying around on the ground. So we'll grab some beans. I am going to bring an oxygen capsule since we're going to go exploring. And then let's head this way, back towards our zeolite cave. I think that's where I want to build the screen, is in our zeolite cave. That's kind of, it's more than halfway, but it's in between us and that huge crater where I almost died a couple of days ago. So I think that would be a good place to build the screen. And then we can go exploring over here, because I think that another one of those underground bases may be over here. Actually, no, it's not over here. It's near the other osmium cave. Alright, so let me get actually some iron. I should have brought some extra iron because I want to build a little desk to put the screen on. Come on, iron. Take some zeolite, sure. Oh, you know what? There might be some. There's one. I was going to say there might be some in our ore extractor by now. Yeah. I'm going to put the zeolite in there because I don't want to carry it around. Alright, so let's set up a little desk right here. And... what? What? Oh, the desk takes 2 iron. Okay, that makes sense. We'll grab a second one. And set up our little mapping screen. Wow, that is like super zoomed in. Okay, so there's our Sulfur or Hot Lemon Valley, Oryx Cave, Lake Anya, and Death Valley. Oh, just based on the map, this looks like it started to fill in with water. You know what? Let's head back there. Let's head back there and see what this area looks like now. I am curious. I'm curious if that was water or if it's just the map's representation of the thick cloud layer. This is not this is not the right way. No, I'm up on top of the cliff with the sand waterfall. Oh yeah, it's the purple beacon. I should have gone towards the purple beacon. See, this is why I don't want to build beacons all over the place. Even if you use different colors that mean different things, at some point it just becomes a huge mess. It's like a box of crowns exploded on my screen. Alright, so, ooh, this has changed. So we can actually see, I mean, we can't see right now because it's raining apparently. But you can actually see down there. Oh. I'm not going to bring any of that back. We're going to go exploring. We're going to fill up our inventory. That's really cool. I'll have to come back here sometime when it's not raining and we can actually see further. We'll see what this area looks like now. Probably not as dangerous. So let's head back in here. And I'm going to place a sign, which means I need a lamppost. Outdoor lamp, so we need some iron and magnesium. There's our magnesium. Is this ground inside the cave getting wet because it's raining? That's funny. I wonder if the code for that is like, if raining, make ground wet. There's no consideration for, like, is it enclosed? I'm sorry, I'm a software engineer, and so anytime I'm playing a game, like, that's always going through the back of my mind. Like, how does this work? How is this made? What did they do to make this happen? Alright, so we'll build a little light post here, and we'll throw a sign on there. And this is going to be Liz's cave. So Liz is one of my patrons. She's also been a very active commenter during this series, providing a lot of just very encouraging, very positive feedback, and so I really appreciate it. So here you go, Liz. This is Liz's cave. Alright, so now, so that's the giant death crater. Let's actually head towards our other osmium cave, which should be the other dark blue beacon. I say other, I think that's our only dark blue beacon. And now that we're leaving, it stops raining. I wanted to go see what that crater looked like when it wasn't raining. Oh well. This isn't our final episode. We'll come back and check it out sometime. I'm going to see if I can skim down here and drink some water. Aw, I wanted to see if I could drink water without submerging below the water. Guess not. So we're in this big spires, pointy rock place. Some zeolite. It's so strange. I never would have thought I would just pass up on zeolite, but now that we've got that zeolite cave, Liz's cave, with our ore extractor, and we've got a large storage chest almost full of zeolite, it's just not a huge priority anymore. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the resources for an outpost while I'm out here. So this is kind of a back of the world outside area. This is one of the areas where if you keep going far enough, you'll eventually start to leave the game. Which you can tell because there will be no more resources on the ground. Yeah, you can kind of see this hill over here, like there's nothing on the hill. Yeah, so it's just all empty space out here. There's no resources. And if you keep going, I forget what happens. I think your display starts to kind of darken a little bit. And then I think you eventually just sort of hit an invisible wall. So somewhere out here, there should be another derelict outpost. I think I see it. I think I see it. Yeah, this one's actually pretty big. Like there's actual drills and living quarters and stuff. Although these living quarters, you can't. You can't deconstruct them, but you can deconstruct the doors. That's interesting. And you don't get oxygen from inside of these. Only the ones that you build. Ooh, there's a little landing craft with a sea lerma. Yeah, we'll take that. All right, so let's build our own little outpost out here. And I'm going to build this one kind of off the ground so we can tell this one's ours and not one of the ones that was already here. And maybe I'll build it a little further out so I can actually build some stairs up to it. But I'll do that after I don't die from oxygen depletion. There we go. So now our little outpost should stand out from the others. And I'm going to get some more iron and build a large storage locker because if I remember correctly, we're going to find a bunch of stuff down here. We've already got a bunch of stuff in our inventory. You know what else I bet we can build? I don't have any iron in my inventory, but I think there was one in one of these chests. Yeah, we should be able to build a beacon over here. Beacon, titanium and silicon. So this will just help us find our way back in the future, since we're not going to be able to get everything in one trip. And let's make this one sort of a whitish blue, kind of like the one that's by the satellite near our base. So like that's our base and that's the satellite near our base. It's just another sort of, here's a base that's not really your base, but it's not anything else either. I don't know if that's really a good way to describe it. Oh man. Somebody, if they got zeolite, they made a lot more progress than I think they gave themselves credit for. All right, so let's put a bunch of this stuff in storage. And yeah, I'm glad we brought that water capsule, because like I said, there's no water out here. And we're getting kind of low. So now, let's head down. Where's the ladder? I saw a ladder. There it is. Let's head down the ladder and we'll go into this space. Okay, I wasn't expecting that my landing site would be so bad, but there is no reason I won't be able to terraform this big rock. I have enough knowledge about the process to succeed. All I have to do is follow these steps, hope for good weather, and not too many meteors. It can't be that hard. Surely it can't be that hard. We'll take the fertilizer, we'll take the iridium rod, and there's another ladder going down. There's a lot of vegetubes down here. It's been harder than expected. The outside is toxic and the seeds won't really grow underground. My calculations tell me that the planet's position should be best to terraform it in around 2 years. I just have to survive until then. And we can go down even further. Looks like there's another ladder back here where we can go down even further. Let's check this area out first. Looks like we've got a sea lerma. And where am I supposed to find more iridium on this planet? I scouted everywhere without chance. There's ice everywhere. It's critical that I find some to start heating the planet. Everything outside is freezing. I just have to sleep. Tomorrow will be better. This sentence for something so small is inhumane. I didn't deserve it. Man, I kind of feel bad for whoever this was. Sounds like they knew what needed to be done, and the planet just was too harsh to survive. They're slowly realizing that their fate was sealed. So it looks like this is the last room in this direction. We found some more storage. Lots and lots of super alloy. This is good. More eggplant. We'll take the seed Nolna. I'm going to skip on the beans. Tier 2 fertilizer. Very nice. Let's pop our oxygen. I'll go ahead and... I'll wait on the water. We can go ahead and take the beans. We'll head back up. And let's check this one. I don't want to fill up my inventory with all this iron from the doors. It's an advanced crafting station that we can't break down. Ooh, look at this. Welcome to your assigned planet. Your mission is to advance the terraformation process of this world, generate O2, heat, and pressure. To do so, first reach 175,000 Ti and create a blue atmosphere. I think this is actually the message screen inside of your landing pad when you first start. I forgot to read it when I first started this game, but I think that's where that came from. Whoa. Welcome to your assigned planet, your mission. Dude. Do you know what this means? This person like found the landing pods of other planet crafters and raided them. The question is, did he come before all these other people or after? I think we should head back up to the surface, you know? I think we're done here. Yeah, it's time to go. I forgot about that. That's a little creepy, you guys. Alright, let's prioritize all this super alloy. We'll take back some eggplant, some uranium, some seeds, and a blueprint microchip, a rocket engine. This is fantastic. Yeah, I forgot about that. I knew that that was a big underground base that had a lot of stuff in it, but I forgot that whoever lived there seemed to have slowly gone insane from the isolation and the nearly impossible task of trying to terraform this planet, and has slowly started collecting other people's welcome messages. Oh, I can never find the exit. The exit back into the osmium cave. There's the beacon for the osmium cave. Oh boy. So there, that purple one, I think we're like circling back around. That purple one is the, what we hoped was going to be a pulsar cave. Oh, okay, we're back at our uranium mine. Interesting. I didn't know that came out there. All right, I think we're going to head back. We will unload all this stuff from our inventory. We'll check our current progress on stuff. We'll decrypt this blue chip. Blue chip. I like that. I'm going to go with it. We'll unlock this blue chip, our blueprint microchip, and I think we'll call it a day. I think we're making good progress. My goal of doing something to boost our rates every episode seems to really be helping us. And doing all that at the beginning of the episode, where we can maximize the amount of time that we spend in game with our boosted rates, seems to be paying off. Nice. That is a good amount of super alloy. Alright, so let's see what microchip we get. There's our tier 3 GPS satellite. I'm not going to launch it, but I want to go see what it takes. So rocket engine, 2 compass microchip super alloy rod, and osmium. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. So let's throw our rocket engine in there. And I guess all this other stuff is going to go into our bio lab, or bio base. That's it. Yep, there's another meteor storm starting. There's always a meteor storm. It seems like these have become more frequent. Alright, let's head upstairs. We'll check on our food. And do we want to swap out one of these mushrooms with our other eggplant? I think so. So we've got 6 eggplant over here. We got 1, 2, 3... So we're growing 9 eggplants and 3 mushrooms. Let's do 8 and 4. Let's do 8 and 4. I think... I don't want to just stop growing mushrooms altogether, and I don't know that I want to slow down too much. And since you use them in pairs, I would rather grow them in pairs. Let's see, those are used for the bioplastic nugget. Alright, let's head back to our base. I'm curious what kind of meteor shower this turned out to be. Is it osmium? Oh, that's just cobalt. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about the uranium that we missed earlier. We're doing super good on uranium. And the only thing that we're using this on right now is our nuclear reactors, which are kind of obsolete since we've upgraded to fusion. So we're doing great on power. We are getting close to unlocking our teleporter. That might come next episode. If we build a few more teleporters, a few more tier 2 tree spreaders, maybe another drill and heater, launch a few more rockets, we might be able to reach that next episode. That would be exciting. So yeah, things are looking good. We are in a good state, you guys. Steadily working our way up towards these last couple recipes. That tree spreader tier 3 is going to be huge, so I'm looking forward to unlocking that here soon. Alright, that's going to wrap things up for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Take care.